Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer, and today we are going to be doing something completely new on the channel. Well, it's not completely new, because you've all seen Automobilista 2 before, you've all seen Gravel Trap Legends before, and you've all seen GT4 racing before, you've also seen Laguna Seca before, but have you seen them all together at the same time? No. I haven't. Nobody has, because it's the first time it's happened, and it is the second round of the season, second round out of 6. Now, why isn't it the first round? Why aren't I joining at the start of the season? Well, I actually missed last week's race at Long Beach at night. That sounded like an epic race, and it looked like an epic race as well on the Twitch broadcast that the lovely guys and girls at Gravel Trap Legends put out every week. But it was the Monday after the Jeddah Formula 1 street race, and that is sacred time for me because obviously I'm based in Australia. I can't watch the race live on Sunday night because it always happens at like 2 in the morning, so I save it for Monday after work. So Monday after work for me is sacred, which is Monday after work right now. It's 6:55 PM local time here. So last week was a no-no, this week is a yes, and it's a massive yes, because we're going to be going fast in America, as the board says behind me. Yeah, GT4s, we're racing at Laguna Seca, we're racing at Road America, we're racing at Montreal, Watkins Glen, and then ending the season at Indianapolis Road Course. It's going to be epic. And I'm driving the Ginetta GT4, by the way. You saw it in the intro, just briefly then. Why am I driving this car? Well, because it was picked for me. At the end of the previous season, which some of you may remember, the BMW Pro Cars. Yes, it's these guys again. It's Darren, it's Bales, it's Stu, it's Mac Attack, Gunner, it's all of those guys. And obviously everyone that I've forgotten, I do apologise incredibly. There's too many of you to list, and you're all super nice guys. I hope you don't take it personally. But we've got a big grid, we've got great racing, close racing, and just a great bunch of people. But that's who we're racing with today. What was the point I was making? Rewind in my mind. Ginettas, that's right. I'm driving the Ginetta. Take a second to go back to where I was going with that. Then we're racing the Ginetta, or I'm racing the Ginetta. Well, me and my teammate Rangey are racing the Ginetta because I'm teaming up with Rangey today. Well, for the season. Back to the point then. These cars were picked at random because at the end of the BMW Pro Car series, and there's the connection, there was a random spinny wheel. So you spin the wheel, it's got all the manufacturers on it, and wherever it lands, that's what you drive. And we decided that I'd be driving the Ginetta. There's a few Beamers, there's a few Mercedes, McLarens, what's the other one? Porsche. I think that's all the GT4s that we've got available. And it is an American-themed GT4 series. So we're racing at American circuits, and all of the liveries had to be based on some American company. So our sponsor is FedEx, but you've got Hooters, you've got Dunkin' Donuts, you've got Peavey, the guitar amplifier manufacturers. Who else have we got in here? Who else have we got? We've got some other awesome... John Deere, the outdoor company. There's heaps of stuff in here as well. So I can't wait until the lobby goes live, and then I can switch in and show you what we're going to be doing. So actually, let me switch it over to Automobilista 2 mode right now. Jimmy the Bear, good to see you, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Tuba, hello. Raphael, hello. Colin, have you got time to make a fresh brew of coffee before race time, Colin? Mate, you've got plenty of time, because the server's going to be going live in about 2 or 3 minutes, hopefully, if all goes well. And then we have, I think, 45 minutes of qualifying. Let me just double check that there. Yes, 45 minutes of qualifying. Now, the reason we've got 45 minutes of qualifying is because there's a bit of a twist to this GT4 American series. It's not just GT4 cars. We also have P2 cars in here. At some point throughout the season, everybody has the option to play the wildcard entry and drive a P2 instead of a GT4. You can only play it once, but it's up to you when you play it, and it's all secret. You announce it directly to the host, and they keep it all secret, and then when you join the server, everybody finds out what you're driving. Am I going to be driving the P2 today? Well, that's not That's not known yet, because I'm not going to tell you because other people could be watching. The cutoff for that was about half an hour ago. So basically, the P2s in the race are their own class. They're about 7 or 8 seconds a lap faster on average. They score the same points that everybody else scores. So say, for example, I'm driving a GT4 and I get 30 points or 40 points, whatever it is, for the win. If I drive a P2, I get my own scoring. So if I win in the P2 class, I actually get more points. The P2 scores more heavily, so there's an incentive to drive in the P2 class because you get more points. Who you're up against, it really depends on the day. I mean, everybody has to play it once in the season, so yeah. But your points go towards your total, so it's not like there's a P2 championship and a GT4 championship. Your points go towards your grand total. So basically, if you drive a P2 and there's no competition, that's easy points. Whereas if you drive a P2 and there's a few people on track, you're going to have to work a bit harder for it. Now, the reason the qualifying is 45 minutes, the first half an hour is for the GT4s, and the last 15 minutes is for the P2s, just to make sure there's no traffic on track, because there's a bit of speed difference, and it'd be unfair on the P2s to be going around doing qualifying laps and there's people like 7 or 8 seconds a lap slower. So that's the reason for that. It's a nice little twist. I genuinely don't know who's going to be driving in the P2s or the GT4s. We'll find out when we join the server, which I'm now refreshing to see if we have live. GTL Americana 2. There we go. Let's get into that lobby. Have they posted the password in the Discord yet? If they have, I'm going to hide that screen just in case. And you can see my lovely mine and Rangey's lovely GT4 cars in the background. No, they haven't posted the password yet. So I'm just waiting on that. But what I'm going to do in the meantime... Oh, TVJP, good to see you. Punch a Waterfall, good to see you. Sean Finn L. Provost, good morning from Barbados. Wow, that is pretty cool. Good evening from Brisbane, Australia. To answer your question, Colin, yes, you've got plenty of time to go and get a coffee. 45 minutes to be precise. Punch a Waterfall, JDF, TVJP, yep, that's it. De Groin, Colin, Boggy, good to see you. Hello, everybody. Welcome all. Yeah, it's going to be great, but in the meantime, I'm going to join the voice comms for Gravitrop Legends and see what the go is. So we're probably waiting on people to get the server up and running. So let's join in 3, 2, 1. Boom. And let's unmute it.
The current one.
Yeah, mate, that's the latest one.
Here we go.
That's one I've got here.
Right. A message on Discord. The lobby is open. And they are just posting the password now. So let me put that into AMS2, see if it works.
Evening, gentlemen.
Evening.
Miles.
Hey.
Yes, Amarin.
Yo.
Alright, there we go. We are in. So let's show you some of the vehicles that are available. So we got McLarens. I'll give you a quick rundown. We've got McLarens.
What skin are you taking, Dino? Are you taking the
got the
Captain America one?
Smarties liveries.
The
Twinkies.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah, Uncle Sam, sorry.
Trojan.
Yeah, I was going to, but I don't mind. I can take anything, mate.
Let's have a look at the
No, you got it.
Mercedes.
I'll grab another one.
We've got John Deere, as you can
You
see
know,
there.
you should get to
Got
drive
the
it.
Rockstar
Awesome.
Energy. The Jack Daniels as well. Very nice. Very nice. In the Chevy Camaro. Of course, I forgot about the Chevy. We've got the Hooters Chevy and the PV Chevy, which are looking very good. And then there's a backup car, the Uber. Nobody wants to get the Uber, though. This livery is stunning. Look at this. This is Pixel and
guys, enjoy
Max.
your race. I'm going to jump over and set up the stream.
Pepsi Max.
Good luck to everyone.
We got Skittles. And then we've got KFC Porsches as well. We've got Viper and John Slow in here. And let's have a look at the Beamers. We've got the Beamers in here. We've got a Spam Beamer, Fanta, Fender. We got 3 Viagras because obviously one's not enough. And last but not least, we have the Ginettas.
Horse just slid down the pits and hit the wall.
We got Dunkin' Donuts. We got No Frills and Woodsy. We got the Facebook
There's
Spare.
weird noise going past me.
And last but not least, here we go. Got Rangey's FedEx Just Send It racing team in the green and purple, and then myself. So let's do that, and let's have a quick
Picturesque.
look in the showroom. So this is the car that we're dealing with, guys. Our lovely FedEx Ginetta GT4. And you can see in the true spirit of FedEx, we are sponsored by Wilson Security as well.
Have a good race, everyone. I'm going to go and jump over.
Got some nice sponsors on the go here.
Thanks, buddy.
Right, yeah.
Obviously the DDF Racer, and then if you look more closely along the bottom, I love designing custom liveries. It just adds this extra touch. Fanatec
Right.
Rapid Bins, Symmetric,
Hey, Ski.
SimHub, and
Hey, Ski.
Olaf.
Hey guys.
And last but not least, let's have a look
Hey,
at the
buddy.
back. There we go. DDF Racer,
Hey crispy.
just send it FedEx.
Bye, Chris.
That's a good looking car if I do say so myself. And hopefully it's a fast car as well, but that is our car for today. So let us get into the server. Join. Like I said, with the first half an hour is for qualifying. And the race is 50 minutes plus 1 lap. The reason we're doing a plus 1 lap is we're doing a manual rolling start. Let me get the headset on.
Exit pit.
And let's get ready to go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Really looking forward to this. I'm so
Make you down the bottom, Max.
gutted that I missed the first round. But now that's why the stream is titled Playing Catch Up, because we're going to be a race worth of points behind. Let's pause that. Let's get our setup confirmed. Yep, that's it. Massive shout out to Rangey, by the way, for the setup work. He's an absolute champion. That's superb work he's done on it. Miles better than my effort. I managed to get half a second within the first couple of laps, just running his setup. So shout out to Rangey. I'm looking forward to this, mate. Don't know if he's here in the server yet. No, he's not here in the server
Those
yet.
purple clouds are actually quite worrying.
Definitely, Colin. The GT4s are very well. This Ginetta, at least, and the GT4s are very good on fuel and tires, so no pit stops expected. We're just running usual setups today. Usual not time acceleration.
Exiting pits.
Tire wear and fuel usage. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's get out on track. And this is the first race with my new BMW wheel as well. So I'm actually going to take the opportunity to put the locking pin in because I've not done that yet. I've just dropped the locking pin on the floor. Pro streamer move. There we go. Yeah, I've had the wheel on and off and all that kind of business, because this is the same seat that I work from home in sometimes if I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to have a nice comfortable seat instead of just sitting on the sofa in the front room. This is my kind of all-purpose chair, so I don't tend to have the wheel when I'm working from home. It gets in the way of the screen. Alright, here we go. Let's get out on track and let's get some quali. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, by the way. Great to have you here. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, don't forget to leave a stream a like, say hi in chat, I can see you in the headset, and subscribe, because, yeah, lots of rounds to go in this series. There we
Exiting
go.
pits.
Go past me on the right, Brett.
Right, thanks.
There we go, my overlays had moved out of position for some reason, so don't mind me. There we go, everything's back in position now. Sweet! Alright, let's get going. Pit limits are on. Nice sunrise here. Yeah, imagine that punch of waterfall. It's been close a few times.
Fastest lap for Mark, 127.67. All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Okay, now
Excellent
we've got
pits.
38 minutes to set a lap. The brake temperatures are low, we need to get some heat into them. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
And I just realised I've got the push to talk button mapped in the wrong place. I'm going to have to fix that on Discord when I come back out the pits. Come back into the pits again. Oh, have I pressed the wrong button? I pressed the wrong button, haven't I? My apologies. Sorry, guys. Pro streamer moves! That's a good start. Thanks for the heads up, guys. That's enough for that. Oh, that is very bright out on track. Takes a few laps for these tyres to come up to temperature. Pretty warm track here as well. What a great circuit though. Coincidentally enough, this circuit, Laguna Seca, was actually the scene of my first ever Tuesday Thunder win in Race Room, driving the DTM 2018 cars.
That for Hill, 127.44.
Oh, Stu, what have you done to that BMW?
Getting it all dirty just the way you like it.
The front end's looking a little second-hand as well.
Nice early morning session here. We are using real weather, by the way, but it should be clear most of the day. So yeah, some very fond memories of Laguna Seca here. I haven't actually tried the new Bathurst JK. I've been meaning to, I just haven't got around to it. I've just been too busy practicing for other stuff and recording videos and stuff. This version of the track is very similar to the racing version, actually, for those who are asking. I think most sims are converging on the same point now in terms of tracks, and there's not really that much difference between them because they're all kind of using the same laser scan data, the same imagery. Hey, Potato! So tyres are still coming up to temperature. It does take a few laps for them to really get in the window.
P4.
That's a 4th position at the moment. That's good. I can definitely get this down into the 25s. This car is definitely capable of a 25. So that's why I haven't gone for a quiet lap yet. Because, there's no point.
Okay.
Because the car's not at its true potential yet, and that's why it's still a bit understeery. Half a second up though. Jimmy the Bear has actually got a great question in chat. What are the pros and cons of the Ginetta compared to the other cars? The Ginetta is very good in the corners. It's got so much mechanical grip, but it is not so great on the straights. So circuits that require a lot of horsepower and require a lot of grunt, this probably isn't the right car to have, and it's probably not the right car to have in racing conditions either.
I assume there's a really good reason why I can't hit the drive button.
Because it's so hard to overtake people.
It's not a reason. I know what the reason is.
26.8. There we go. That's up to the front of the field so far.
Ah, thank you.
No Darren here yet, though.
Yeah, instead of getting the yellow boats you get in R-Factor 2, you get ghosted.
What side?
So you don't actually see
got held up big time there.
Yes.
It's on an outlap. Guy was on an outlap as well, so that's wrecked that lap. Never mind, so let's do some more chatting. Smarty's car got in the way a bit.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
True, Potato. I think any track with straights on it is not great for the Ginetta, but the trick will be to maximise the corner exit speed, because this thing is a rocket ship out of the corners if you can, you know, get the apex right. It just launches.
Sector 2 is
So the entire strat today
off the pace.
is going to be about trying to outbrake other people. carry more speed through the corner, and then smooth out the exit. Because I ain't going to be getting anyone on the straights. My only defense is just to launch out of the corners. Got a nice clear track behind, so let's back it off a bit. Still got a tenth of a second on mark, so this is a quiet lap now. So engine on, headphones on, volume up. Enjoy the sound of the Ginetta GT4 at Laguna Seca. Here we go.
129.42.
Exiting track.
Oh, lost 4/10 in that final corner, really.
You've just done 126.38.
There's definitely a 25 in this.
Evening all.
Hey, Rangey.
Hey, Rangey.
Hey everyone, glad to be back.
Mate.
Sector 1 time is good.
Coming up on a Porsche, I think. Might get some traffic here again. I don't think I've timed this very well on this lap. Yeah, we're going to get some traffic here. This ain't good. Bugger. 2/10 up as well.
Left side tyres are cold. Sector 2 time is quick.
Nah, I didn't want to.
You've used half your fuel.
Didn't want to psych him out there. Let him carry on with his lap. I thought I was braking early then to give him some space. It still caught me off guard. That's just the Ginetta for you. So let's back off. We've got fuel and tyres. Tyres just last forever in this thing. It's great.
Exiting pit.
So let's just check the mirrors. Yeah, we're good behind. Alright, let's try it again. Let's launch it.
Oops. Yeah, but I went off.
Let's find another half second, I reckon. Ah.
You're outside track limits there.
Not like that, I won't.
Sorry, mate.
It says I was out of track limits, but the lap still counts.
Sector 1 time's okay. The guy behind has just done a 126.88.
Looks like Darren's moved up to second spot.
Spin a lot.
Oh, that's massive over the curb. So this
Sector 2 time is good.
This lap ain't really doing it. Let's just take it easy. Let's not put too much stress through that front right. Let's just back it off. We've got a clear track behind. Let's go again next time round. Still plenty of fuel in the tank. I think the suspension's okay. It's very good suspension in the GT4s here.
Check was loud and clear.
Here we go. Let's try again. I know there's more time in it. Definitely more time in it. The trick is not to brake too late.
1.6 seconds off the pace.
There we go.
Sector 1's quick. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Quarter of a second up, and I know all the time on the previous laps in the final sector. Oh, wall of death around the outside, almost went into the gravel there. It's going to cost me all the way up the hill.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Hey, Norbs.
Alright.
Hey, Norbs.
We've only got 10 minutes left, mate.
There we go, half a second up. Wow.
That would be 2 weeks in a row.
25.8, nice.
Alright, Dan. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I'm going to get traffic on this lap, so I'm going to use this as a practice pit stop.
Okay, pit stop requested.
Not that I need to make a pit stop in the race. It's projected to stay dry. Let this go through. I don't know, I think if it wasn't for Rangey's setup, I'd be struggling to beat Darren right now. Honestly, Rangey can take a lot of credit for the advantage that I've got. It does feel very strange to have nearly 7/10 of a second on DJM, considering how much he dominated
That's Paul. The pit crew is ready.
pretty much every session I've ever been in the GTL. He's always up at the top.
Cheers, Gambit.
Alright, practice pit stop time. Don't do a Grosjean.
Watch your speed.
Oh, that's where the pit line is. Okay, that's good to know.
Exiting pits.
So the pit entry line, the pit speed line is on the entry, not the exit of that corner. I don't think I got a grid penalty. Let me just put it back. So let's return to pit box and let's see if I did get penalty for that. No.
DDF on pole, Darren second, Mark third. Well done.
Penalty is clear.
Still got 8 minutes, 9, just under 10 minutes to go.
Okay, let's take some fuel out and give it another crack. See if we can improve that time, because I got a feeling those guys are going to keep on getting faster. It did say it in the info box, but I think you have to be like ridiculously speeding to get a penalty for that. So that's the current state of play. 0.688 of a second on pole over Darren, which feels very strange. It feels very unnatural to see that on the timing boards. I'm not used to that. Where's my teammate Rangey currently at? He's on track, but not set a time yet. And let's have a look and see who's racing in the LMP2s today. So we have the Bloody Nine, Pixel Boy, and Dino. So 26 cars on the grid. That's a really nice turnout.
Exiting good.
Put limiter on. Do that. Yeah, only 3 P2s. Potato. Not everybody has to do it, and they don't race it for the entire season. Basically,
Pit exit looks clear.
Exton pits. Basically, each driver has to drive the P2 once in the season. They can play the wildcard anytime they like, and you get more points for racing in LMP2. And the points go towards your GT4 total.
Nice.
Oh, jam donuts, Colin. That sounds very tasty. So it looks like there's a lot of GT plebs potato, but basically, yeah, everybody plays the wild card during the season. So it's an easy run for easy points, because I think you get 40 for the win in GT4, but 50 for the win in P2, or something like that. I don't know if those are the exact numbers, but there's definitely a boost
Enjoying the track.
for being in the P2.
Yeah,
And like I said, it goes towards your
3.2.
overall total, which I think is a really good idea. All nominations are kept secret until the start of the session, and you have to advise the race director. 30 minutes before the start session, qualifying session that is. Okay, tyres aren't up to temperature yet, so no point to going for a full lap. I see someone's taken out the little 3 marker on the left, right-hand side of the track there. That's always good. Need to find a new reference. Just about 10 metres after the start of the curbs on the right.
I'm slightly on the worse side of anything.
Yeah, potato. I guess in terms of points, you really want to drive the P2 when no one else does, because then it's, like I said, it's an easy run. Or whenever Darren's not going to be driving it, basically. I think it's a really good idea. And of course they have safety cars here as well. Oh,
6 minutes of qualifying left.
their tyres are still not ready there.
6.
Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, it does take a few laps for these tyres to come up to temp properly. But once they get into the window... Oh wow, big understeer, yeah. I'll move out of the way.
You guys hear me alright tonight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got someone else coming up behind as well. Let them through. So when the session has got 15 minutes to go... Hey, Jezza! We come into the pits and then the P2s go out on track, so they've basically got the track to themselves for the last 15 minutes of qualifying. Let's build ourselves some gap here. The tyres are still pretty cold. Might need another couple of laps, actually. Now, it hardly uses any fuel. In proper, like, full push mode, 1.6 something litres a lap, so you can easily do a full race. I think you can get about 90 minutes out of the tank here. And I think most race, or this race is 50 minutes plus 1 lap. So we can easily make it with about 60 litres in the tank, I reckon. I am running 0 on the traction control, by the way. It might sound a bit unconventional, but really it's the best way to do things, because the traction control just bogs the car. It's way too much. Oh, someone's had a spin up ahead. Back out of that.
You were 10th off the pace in sector 2.
Let this guy keep going. Oh, they move out of the way for us.
They're on the left.
Thanks, mate. Colin Burton, gifted a membership by my dad. Good on you, JDF. Right, let's push on this lap.
So fuel remaining.
Got a nice clear track and the tyres are at least getting there. So let's go. Darren's still 7/10 back. Rangey's not got a proper time on the board yet.
Sector 3 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Oh, sketchy on exit.
Okay, 3 minutes to go.
2/10 down. Tyres still quite out there. Need them to be about 70, 80 to be able to push properly. Quarter second down.
pits.
Oh, that's what I did on my hot lap as well. Ran it a bit wide into the dirt on the right. And that killed my momentum up the hill. So I know there's a 10th on the run.
Dino, that car looks spectacular in the sun. It's just glistening, man.
There's a 10th in the middle sector, but it's been able to put the rest of it together as well. Oh! That's not going to help. Slowing fast out. Right. Quiet lap time here.
You want to give the GT4 guys an extra 5 minutes. You guys can have 10 minutes.
We're 10th off the pace in sector 3.
Nice idea, but I think we'll stick with the plan, eh?
Yeah, no problem.
Like, very cool of you, Dino, but no, I think we'll just stick with the 15. It gives everyone a chance to go have a beer if they want to watch you guys in action.
We could start our laps now, Stu.
No, we'll wait until the time. That way it lets these guys finish their lap without any chance of interfering you guys.
Oh, I hope I don't catch that guy at the end of the lap.
It's only a minute.
Well, that's one problem solved, and we're 10th up as well.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Sorry, Scar. Sympathy spin there.
Yep, 2 tenths. Three tenths, there we go. Excellent, even more time. Just got one in.
Sector 3 time's okay. Acknowledged.
And now we come back to the pits. I'm not going to be able to get a better lap than that on the board, I think. 25.555, nearly a second on the grid. Holy smokes, this car is so good to drive. My God. Great setup work by Rangey, and I'm just feeling it. I really am. That might be one of my best pole laps yet, actually. Rangey's left the session.
Okay, GT4s, you cannot start any new lap. You're finished. You can finish the lap you're on.
minutes left. That's
T2s, you can begin your outlap.
Streamer curse. Oh, we'll see, Potato. We'll see.
If there's any GT4s on track and you spin, just exit a bit.
You ready on the pit limiter?
It's fueling back like 5 minutes.
Radiator blue.
Excellent bits.
Exiting pits.
There we go.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Lovely. Hey, Bose!
Alright, GT4s, you guys can have a bit of a chill. Watch the action. It's only 15 minutes, not long.
Alright, there we go. Pole position. 125.555. Whoo! Alright, I'm going to remap my Discord buttons here. Voice and video. Push to talk. Keybinds. Toggle deafen. There we go. Alright, so that's still coming up as push to talk there for some reason. Voice and video.
They look awesome on the track.
They sure do. Awesome work, Dino. Alrighty. So let's see if we can see some of the P2s on track. Monitor? Let's have a look. Was Dino here?
Bad luck, Dan. Don't rush. Get it running. Get it back in the race.
Look at that. Look at that. rotate the camera for some reason.
You guys told something about braking, I guess.
Let's see what other people are doing.
Mic test.
The P2s do actually have DRS as well, by the way.
Thank you.
Yep. Looking pretty good. I wonder, does the trackside camera work here in AMS2? Let's have a look.
You can watch those Sigmas go around all day. They're just beautiful.
Is this going to work?
Perfect.
Yes, this is going to work. Here we go. Where is he? There he is. I'm a VR spectator. How cool is that? One of the things I like about spectator mode in AMS2, when you cycle through the cameras like this, in VR, see how I move my head from right to left here? If I go to the next camera, my head is already in the right position. There's no cameras that kind of make you switch back again. So like left to right, switch to the next camera, right to left, next camera, left to right. How cool is that? Let's watch Dino on his qualifying lap here. Sorry if this is making you a bit motion sick, by the way, but this is awesome. Just sat here watching the rest of the quali. Obviously all the GT4 cars are now in the pits. Nobody else can qualify in that class. It's now up to the 3 P2s to head out on track and do their thing and set their positions on the grid. That's 1:25.5 for me. What kind of time are the P2s doing? Let's have a look. I can't see that. 121. 121s is the current leader, Dino. Now obviously these cars have got a lot more grip through the corners.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
But not so much grip on the... not so much grip on the straights. Not so much speed on the straights. It's pretty close, apparently, on the straights. I haven't actually done any multi-class running with these guys yet. But this is pretty cool. I'm just sat here watching the rest of quali. Anyway, let's bump it back to mine. Dino goes through and does a 121.3, Bloody 9 on a 122.1, and then Pixel Boy on a 25.1. So let's put it back on my car so I don't get confused by the time it goes back into race time. And then on board. Lovely. Okay, sweet. There we go. Right. 9 minutes until the end of the session. I'm going to take this opportunity to make sure my setup is correct. I'm pretty sure it's 60 litres. Let me just check. So if I open up my calculator, let's see here. You can't see there actually. Let me switch it. There we go. There we go. Right. So we are doing 25, let's say 26 is on race pace, 126.5. So we're doing 50 minute race, times that by 60 seconds, gives us 3,000 seconds. Divide that by 1 minute 26.5, I would say 1 minute 26.5, that is 86.5, gives us 34 laps, round it up to 35 laps, plus 1 lap, so it gives us 36. 36 times 1.65 is 59.4 litres. I'm going to put 63 in just to be safe. 60 litres will be fine. And I'm probably going to use less than that, but an extra 2 litres isn't going to make a huge amount of difference in this GT4, to be honest. And I'm not going to use more than 1.65 a lap. That was absolute quali pace. In race it's going to be a bit slower. There's going to be traffic to deal with. There's going to be a formation lap, so that's going to make sure that that lap's not going to use as much fuel either. And we'll see how we go. Make sure you hydrate. Yes, Stephen, that is a great idea. It's a perfect time to hydrate, actually. We got 7 minutes until the P2s. Finish the laps on track, and we can see the board here. I'm just going to keep that on that. Where did Rangey end up? Let's have a look. Rangey was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th. 9th overall. Good on you, Rangey Bay. Sean Finn, don't forget the +1. This isn't the Bulk Brogan stream. Come on. Apparently the track is moist. I didn't experience any of that. Is it suddenly some moisture on the track somewhere? Taste my rainbow. Look at that. That's great. That's great from the Skittlers car. I love that. Who's that? Oh, you can do it. You can do it, Rangey, mate. That's a solid performance, that. I reckon you'll be good in race trim. The car does take about 3 or 4 laps to get up to speed properly, so in qualifying it's a bit tricky. In the race, once we get up and running, you'll be fine. The setup that you've done, again, thank you for your awesome work, mate. It's good. It's gonna be, it's definitely a race setup. Oh, it's 12th overall, 9th in class, mate. It's not bad. I mean, you're ahead of more than half of the field. More than half the field, mate. So that's good. And yeah, just you got to DM that carp, basically. Nah, you'll be fine. Just send it FedEx team for the win, Rangey. For those of you who are just tuned in and missed the start of the stream, Rangey is my teammate. So we are in the same Ginetta. He's in the green and purple. I'm in the orange and purple. So that's that. Have a drink, do a shoulder roll, keep yourself fit for action. Yep, that's right. I don't want to do that too much and click something and then have a stiff neck for the race. Is Stephen Coe in chat? I think he is, isn't he? I've just set him up nicely there. So yeah, 5 minutes to go. Anybody got any questions in chat they want to ask? It's kind of just waiting for the times to come in. Really? Ha, Rangey. Dino's down to 120.8.
Okay, Dan. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Bloody 9 is on a 122.1. Pixel Boy is on a 123.6. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to play my wild card at some point this season, and these guys can't play it again. You can only drive the P2 once, and I think it is actually an option to not drive the P2 at all. It's not in the spirit of the championship, but if you don't want to drive it, I suppose you don't have to.
Oh.
Anyway, when am I going to drive it this season? That is the mystery, isn't it? Where exactly is Madagascar, says Rangey. Where exactly? Off the coast of the south of Africa. The east coast of South Africa. I've got a feeling this is a trick question. Why is he asking me that? What's the significance? Is this a setup? Am I being led into something untoward here by Rangey? Or is he just genuinely asking a geography question? We'll see. We shall see. Now, Darren DJM is in the McLaren. I asked for dumb questions to Pad. I said any questions. That's a good suggestion, Jimmy. You could wait and see how many people run the P2 and then get an idea of how many people are left in the final couple of rounds. Play it strategically. I guess so. The problem is you have to call it half an hour before qualifying starts. So you kind of have to commit to your decision.
Right, so it's going to be a manual rolling start this week. We had too many issues last week, so expect to be sitting on the grid, sitting still. There will be the normal countdown lights and we will all roll off gracefully. We'll be following at the moment DDF and the GT4s, and it looks like at the moment Dino will be leading the P2s. We'll do a standard formation lap. There's no need to change positions. We're all in the correct position, so it'll just be a nice wee formation lap. Dino can set the pace and DDF can set the pace. Once the leader of the P2s goes under the gantry, he can call out green, and that'll be the time for the whole course to become green. So the GT4s, you won't be under the gantry when the green light goes. Does that all make sense? Anyone feel that's a bit confusing?
That sounds good.
As soon as it goes green, we're allowed to pass, or we pass?
You're allowed to pass, yep. So you don't have to wait for the gantry. So if you hear the words green, which will be nice and clear from either Dino or the Bloody Nine,
Just 2 minutes
the race will be on.
2 minutes
I
to go.
do strongly suggest with a large field that we do take it a little bit easy going into turn 1, because it's a pretty tricky corner and there are many lines.
What kind of gap should I be keeping to the P2s ahead of me? Like 5 seconds or so?
And a standard rolling start is about 3 seconds, but we're going to leave that up to you because you're a grown-up.
Don't know where you got that impression.
Don't sit there trying to count and do anything crazy. Just find a comfortable space and we'll go with that. We trust your judgment.
Okay, we'll do.
And 50 minutes and 1 lap.
Yep, the +1 lap is to counter the rolling
I
start.
sat down. I missed that. When the P2s go to the GT4 field goal as well, or we have our own start?
No, it's going to be one start. Dino will announce it. He's going to be going under the gantry and he'll call green. He'll call it nice and loudly, please, Dino. And that will mean the course is green. Now, some of the GT4s will still be coming around that last corner, so don't fucking overdo it. And please take care down to turn 1. So there'll be one call of green, and that is track is live.
Awesome. Thank you.
Just like real life. This is nothing weird.
And when we start off just with the lights to start the formation lap, just watch you don't roll back.
Yeah, good call.
Don't take off before the green light either.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep your brake on and roll off very controlled when the light is green. That's a very good call because it saves you getting a drive through on the first lap. Well done, Dino. Well done, DDF. Darren was in 2nd place, Eski 3rd, 4th is Mac Attack. Great effort there in a different car this week too. That makes it hard, Mac. 5th was Brett and 6th was Mark. Well done. 7th, No Frills. 8th, John Slow. 9th is Rangey and 10th, Josh. Well done, guys. Good mix of cars on that field. Not many BMWs up the front though.
That's the end of the session. Pole position. Well done, mate.
There's a reason for that.
Alright, got my pit strats ready. Just in time as well.
Yours, Kiz.
Cool.
Alright, thanks Chiba.
Usual story, make sure you've got some pit stop preset set up with something for damage. Make sure you've got your full fuel. Make sure you've got the correct tyres on. If you're doing a tyre change during the race, make sure you've got it set to exactly what you want and don't trust the automatic features.
Check those. So, wet tyres, ready to go.
Stu, as a fellow BMW guy, can you tell me how much fuel to put in?
Dry tyres, ready to go. Yep. Cool. Okay, pit strats are ready. Just in case it rains, it shouldn't. I have a wet pit stop strategy.
Sorry, I've written it down. I can't find it.
Ready to go. I've got my race fuel in, ready to go. Yep. I got the right tyres selected.
That was solid advice to go with.
Everything is good. Okay, right then. 50 minutes plus 1 lap, manual rolling start. Here we go, guys. Let's switch it over to AMS2 mode and get ready. Sorry to give you anxiety there, Jimmy. I just realised, yeah, I hadn't set my strats up properly, mate. And apologies for the clutter on screen right now, but I've got it in the right scene for the stream. Ready to go.
With only 3 P2s, are the GT4s going to line up in their same position, or are we going to swap sides?
Say again, sorry, buddy?
With only the 3 P2s, are we going to maintain the sides for the GT4s, or should the leaders swap sides? So
yeah, stay in the position you start. That keeps it stops it from being confusing.
Alright, waiting for the countdown.
25 seconds.
We got Stu and Truey ready to go, so headset's going down now. Alright guys, here we go.
Thinking.
Gambit, I think your wheels are pointing to the left, hard left.
Nah, look pretty straight to me.
50 minutes. Okay, now stay calm. Focus.
Yeah, cool.
Go.
Good point out. They sure were.
I wanted to turn the lights on, not the wipers. Slight button malfunction there. Let's pop it into third, let's save some fuel. Let's try and maintain some kind of heat in these tyres. Can't really weave around because I've got Darren alongside me. Alongside me, not belongside me.
Just spotted the back of the KFC, good work.
Yep, nice.
Very appropriate.
You wait till you see the back of the Camaros.
Yeah, they were hard to pass last week. Prefer to stay behind.
Good start, mate. Nice one.
Let's get a bit closer to those P2s. Maintain their speed as well. Will do, El Provos. I hope you enjoy the race as well.
Fancy on the back of the McLarens, just all carbon fibre.
Thanks, JDF. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, it's got a fancy roof.
Hey, Coulthard. Not sure if that's actually doing anything.
Turn 6 up ahead, we were just about to go
Thanks,
through
Potato.
Kink. That was where we had the most incidents in the shakedown. I strongly suggest do not try passing here unless the guy next to you
Thanks,
knows
John.
you're there, because you both have to slow down a wee bit or at least allow room. So if you think you're surprising someone,
Hey, Lee.
Car right, clear right.
Gee, dude, just watch your position there, mate.
Alright, good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Let's wait for a little gap on those P2s up ahead. Maintain the speed.
Right side, clear, clear to the right. On your right, clear right. Car right. Still there. Hold your line.
Here we go.
Still there.
Green, green, green. Race is
Clear to
there.
the right.
Hammer away! Looks like Eski's got a much better start than Darren there. Watch out for cold tyres. Bring it in nice and gentle. Easy does it. Don't want to burn them up at the start of the race. Too soon. Feed the power in. Nice and smooth. This car rewards smoothness and patience. Two qualities that I am extremely well known for. Anyone who actually knows me will know that that's not true. We got a second on Darren at the moment. That's good. We've maintained our quali gap. Okay, watch out for the cold tyres here. That's good. Send it through. Kind of up to temp, but not quite yet.
hey, you got to start, Viper.
So far, so good.
Stick with us, buddy.
Sorry, Max.
All good.
So far, so good indeed. Tyres should be good for the race. And fuel as well. No need to pit stop unless the weather changes here. And we managed to maintain our lead on the first lap.
That was 128.80.
Just keep it all together then. Keep it in one piece, nice and smooth. They will get faster once the tyres warm up. So I just got to make hay while the sun shines here. And there's a lot of sun here at Laguna Seca. Very bright, very dry, very hot. 35-degree track temperature. Gap is now 1.5. Bit wide there, but that's good. Managed to get away with it.
away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.8.
Go. Slow in, fast out, bit of a wiggle on the rear. Obviously not running any traction control here, so I have to be careful with the throttle. It's worth the risk of not running TC.
Your last lap time was at 127.22.
Because with TC, it just bogs down way too much. Missed that apex a bit. Straighten it up on exit though, that's fine. Two tenths up on my best so far. Gap to Darren is now 2 seconds behind. Hey, Olaf! Thank you for the vote of confidence. Somebody to share the minority with Potato there. Tyres are coming in now, getting up to temp, that's good. And John Miller switched sides as well. They're predicting a bin. That lap was 7 tenths up, but it looks like the Darren is staying with me behind as well.
You're now in the lead. That's the quickest lap for your class. Your lap time was at 126.48.
No, you're right.
Nice work, Max.
Thanks, buddy.
Or the second on Darren that lap. This doesn't feel right. Have I got something fundamentally wrong with the setup here that's going to bite me later in the race? Am I doing something wrong? Do they know something that I don't about conserving the car? The gap is now 3 seconds. This doesn't happen. Not against Darren. I'm scared. I'm very scared, actually.
That wasn't me, was it, Stu?
Nah, buddy, that's all cool, mate. You go.
Wonder where Rangey's up to. Started in 9th in class. Thanks, John. Good to know, mate. That's true, actually. That is true. I don't think I've ever seen you vote no. Oh, we've got a GT4 coming into the pits up ahead for some reason. Early repairs, going a lap down. Because that's the level of ABS. Rangey? Rangey Potato?
6.48. All 3 sectors are pretty quick.
That's how much the ABS is set to. If the traction control was turned on, it would also show the number of the traction control setting, but because I'm not running it, there's no number coming up. .126.4 for me, 127.1 from Darren behind, another 7 tenths on him that lap. Gently does it through the apex there. Avoid the curb on the inside. Conserve those tyres a bit. Wait for the front to bite and then launch it. Yep, I'm trying to avoid those little yellow curbs. Well, not so little curbs on the inside. They will damage the car if you keep on hitting them throughout the course of the race. That is 4 tenths up. Hey, Borderless Gaming!
Quickest lap for your class. That lap was at 126.12. incident in turn 3. It looks like pain.
Someone's up ahead.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 5.1.
Pass on the right. Thanks, Chris.
All good.
Their brakes do seem pretty toasty, but they should be okay. I think they're pretty resilient, these GT4 brakes.
Exiting pits.
No mandatory pit stop in this race, by the way.
Thanks, Stu. Good on you, buddy.
Hey, Barry! Missed the apex there at the final corner. That means I can't put the power down as nicely. 3/10 down on this one. Still at 26.4 though.
Last lap was at 126.45.
Or can, Potato, can you send me a message on Discord after the race? Or maybe send me one now so I can read it after the race. I need to update Streamlabs. Because this isn't the GTL broadcast anymore, it's the Americana broadcast. I forgot to change that. Sorry! The link is still the same though. So for anyone who wants to watch the official broadcast of the entire race, check out that link in chat. Streaming on Twitch with live commentary. It's an awesome show. And they'll be picking up the action from the pack behind me because it looks pretty tight back there. I'm sorry I'm not providing too much entertainment in terms of on-track action at the moment. This is kind of the best start to the race I could have hoped for, really, personally, but
The gap behind's increased to 6.7 seconds.
this is the YouTube dilemma. You know, personally, you want to have a good race, a good result, but in terms of entertainment, it's always better when it's a bit messy. So, we'll see how we go today. Just taking it easy on the brakes. Bearing in mind what Potato said, front right tyre down to 94%, that's going to hold on nicely.
Thanks, Scott. We're quickest at the moment.
26.4 as well, that's good. Rangey's in 9th, excellent. Is that 9th in class or 9th overall, El Provos? AMS definitely has brake failure. It's got brake wear as well, so the pedal will go long. Well, not physically because it doesn't affect my hardware, but it'll obviously take longer to brake. So the braking distances may get longer towards the end of the race if I am wearing them out a bit. I guess we'll find out in about half an hour's time, eh? Oh, nice bit of wheel spin there.
Go for it, mate.
Very close to the inside sausage there.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.
Put it down at the final corner. 2/10 down. Nice, solid lap times at the moment.
The first of the big two coming through shortly. Lap time was
building the gap.
26.28. All three sectors are pretty quick. Incident turn 3.
Oh, we got someone off track up ahead of us.
No worries, bud.
Bit late on the brakes there. Get the power down, got the speed on exit.
They're all behind him.
Oh, excellent. So that means he's 6th in class then, El Provos. He's made up some spots since the start.
Hurry
Excellent. Just behind Mac Attack.
It's that shiny paint job. It's got police air resistance.
Yeah, it's too fast.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 8.4 seconds.
8 seconds back to Darren. Wow. Was not expecting this today. Is the Ginetta really that overpowered? VLMC, 3 years. Potato? I think 3 years. Because VEC was 2. Oh, a bit too early on the brakes there. I missed that one, Sticky.
3.6. Okay, Dan, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
In my defense, I didn't pick this car. This was picked for me by the Gravel Trap Legends spinny wheel of random at the end of the BMW Pro Car Series. So it's not like I picked the Ginetta. This was picked for me.
Left side, clear left.
Thanks, Max.
All good, buddy.
VLMC is the virtual Le Mans Cup. It was a series in our Factor 2 that I ran in. Basically a mini version of the Virtual Endurance Championship. Lost a bit of time there. Races were like 3 hours long. Were they? Or was it an hour and a half? Or were they 2 hours? I think they were 2 hours long. I can't remember now. It's been that long. But GT3 races with LMP3 multi-class as well. That's actually where I met a lot of people on this channel, including very important Potato. That wasn't a great lap, that. I lost a bit of time there. That's going to be back into the 27s. Darren is only getting faster, so he may have actually caught some time on me there. Oh, bit of dirt on the right there.
Oh, bales. That's smoke.
The gap is now 9.0.
At least it looked good.
All right, clear right.
Oh, thanks, G-Dude. Nowhere for you to go, really. That was a bit awkward, but can't just disappear. The best he could do in the circumstances, I think. Hey, Liam Murray, good to see ya.
Thanks, Chris.
Nice, buddy.
Popped it down to second there. It was going to slide wide. I'd rather get the drive up the hill. Rear slides nicely into the corners, and they're not overheating. They just got a little bit of slip that just helps the car rotate.
Okay, go, Mac. Okay, go.
Very nice car to drive, this Ginetta. We're now into lap 13 of the race, approaching the 1/3. No, actually. We've gone past the 1/3 distance. We're 20 minutes into the race almost now. Okay, I need to pick up the pace a bit there. That's 2 consecutive laps in the 127s. Get back into the 126s because Darren was actually faster than me that lap. But there was a bit of traffic on both that didn't really help the situation. Tenths up on this one. Fuel use looking good. Tyres looking good.
Nice work, Max. That was awesome.
There we go. Run it wide. Someone's off on the left.
All going down the corkscrew.
You dude.
Okay, next time, you watch. It'll be spectacular.
I don't think I'll be able to see you fighting stuff.
Feather the throttle, wait for it to grip up on exit, and then plant it 100%. Just feather it, feather it, feather it, and then go. Use the banking of the corner. 3/10 up on this lap. Slow in, fast out, get the run on the straight, get the power down in a straight line, maximise the exit in the Ginetta. It does sound like the spotter is doing a quiet one today.
That's the quickest lap for your class. You've just done a 125.76.
It's only 2 tenths off my quali lap there, and I've got 40 more litres of fuel in the tank. Alright, Tuba, enjoy your lunch, mate, whatever you've got. Definitely got my dinner waiting for me after this stream. Tuna bake, I believe. With some extra chili flakes in there for good measure. Thanks, Lee.
The gap behind is now 9.5 seconds.
9.5 back to Darren. Just skimmed the sausage on the inside there. Coming up on Rhetorical Gambit in the GT4 to put a lap on him.
Cheers, Max.
Good, buddy.
The sun's starting to go down a bit in the sky here, making the visibility into that penultimate corner a little bit trickier than usual. Oh, a bit wiggly on the rear. 3 tenths down. It's going to be a low 26. Still catching Gambit to lap him.
Just at the moment, you've just done a 126.12.
Patience. Wait for the grip and then floor it out with a bit of oppo. Looks like these guys might be fighting for position here. Yep. No, he's letting them through. Bit of traffic. Pass on the right.
Clear left.
I can't do that, John. That's not an option today. These are real humans. I can't turn the difficulty up. And I'm surprised because Darren is like an alien. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I'm pulling away like this. It could be Ginetta. It could be Rangey set at work.
Right side, clear to the right.
Oh good, I didn't know you were there.
Oh, offline a bit there on the dirty stuff.
Exiting pit.
Lost a bit of time here. Definitely put enough fuel in. According to this, I have 35 minutes remaining in the tank. And I've got 27 minutes remaining in the race. Plus 1 lap.
Was that 127?
Oh, Potato, that was awful. Let's see what you did there, mate. That was such a bad joke. Oh, big slide there. Wow. Maybe the tyres are starting to give up a bit of the grip now. They're not overheating. Front right's down at 87.
Good battle for 5th and 6th.
The gap behind is now 9.8 seconds.
Yeah, Darren caught up a 10th on me that lap. Coming up on Stu here. Nice early turn into the corkscrew here. Oh, big oppo there. Yeah, I think the rears are starting to get a bit slidey, so I have to keep that in mind to be a bit more conservative on that throttle pedal. No point turning the TC on because it just bogs the car down so much. And unless your name's Pavel, I'm not really a fan of a boggy car.
Okay, Dan. Lap time was 126.66. Sector 1 is 0.41 off the pace.
Cheers, Stu.
No problem at all, sir.
Alright, let's see if we can get back into the fast lap times again. We had a few bits of traffic on the last few laps.
Friendliest racing league in the world.
Feed that power in, couple of tenths down so far, but that's good.
Yeah, I see ya.
There we go. Bogged it down. If you get any kind of sliding, it still bogs down, but just not as much.
Good, buddy.
Thank you, Andrew.
Oh, missed my brakes a bit there. Maybe the pedal is going long a bit. Just didn't want to slow down the way I expected to. I didn't think I braked too late.
Alright, having a ball, having a ball.
Close race for 10th spot as well.
Just got to keep it on the island.
We're quickest right now. That lap was at 1:26.46. 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
Which side, Chris?
There we go, a bit of dirt on the outside. Good for your immune system, right? Always people saying you should let your kids play in the dirt.
The gap behind is now 11 seconds.
Wow, 11 seconds. Oh no, Frills has got up to second. Thought I'd pop it down to second there, see if that helps with the turn in and drive. It does actually, got me a few hundreds.
Thank you, Max.
Yeah, I definitely think the brake pedal is getting a bit less effective approaching the corkscrew there. Keep that in mind next time round, just shift that braking point back a few meters. Well, that's the thing, Potato. Everything in Australia tries to kill you, apparently. But from my experience, that's not entirely true.
That's it. We're setting the pace. That was
26.4, back to my regular lap time. Nice wide exit, get the power down, don't slide it too much, there we go. Oh, Rangey's gained some spots, excellent!
Sorry, Stu, that's my fault.
It's all good, buddy. I was staying on the inside thinking you'd have the outside, but that works as well.
Nah, I should have thought, put a call out of there.
Oh, he's defending the inside here.
Thanks, Chris.
Oh, he's ghosted.
Left side, clear left.
That's Bales McKenzie. Ghosted out on me. That had to lift out of that big time. No blue flags as far as I can see here.
Left side, clear to the left.
That was a bit more awkward than it should have been. Lost a stack of time there. Right, quiet lap time. Let's get another fast one on the board. That was a shocker.
There's an incident in turn 3. That was at 1:29. Thanks much.
Headphones on, volume up.
That's it, yeah.
Thanks, Judith.
No worries, mate.
Oh, that's awesome, El Provos. Hope you enjoy the rest of it, man.
The gap behind is now 9.6.
That's better. I do realise the quiet lap has been shattered already, but I think it lasted more than a minute. That's alright. That's good, yeah? Understeer there, wow.
Blocked out on all the traffic, John.
6 tenths down. It's going to be another 26.4 again.
Spot on. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. We're currently setting the pace. That was at 126.43. You're 2 tenths off the pace in sector 3.
Bit of throttle to rotate the rear mid-apex.
Got half your fuel left.
Plenty of fuel, look. Power down, that's good. Apparently I'm coming up to lap Bales again, even though I was just behind him then. It's very strange, must have had some network syncing issue, maybe that put him out of position on track. Very odd. Here we go, return 6 up the hill, gaining. Bit skatey on the rear, but it's fine, I can live with it. Nice, got the apex very nice there.
No worries, possible left.
There we go, 700ths up. Is it going to be a new fastest lap of the race in the GT4 class?
Best lap in your class. That lap was at
25.6, there we go. Getting close back to my qualifying time again now. This is sweaty work. So much pressure. So much concentration needed not to like just
Incident in. Turn 3.
spin the rear out. On corner exit. To miss a braking point, to run it wide into the gravel, because once you hit the gravel there's no coming back, you just lose all of your grip. Threading the needle on this ribbon of tarmac. Colin Burton. Yeah, maybe I need to do a fuel dump somehow. Like an afterburner fighter jet style. Just jettison some on the racetrack. Actually, no, that's what Ferrari do. And they got a rap over the knuckles for that a few years ago.
Sorry, Chris. That's my fault.
No, my fault, mate. I didn't see you come.
That's a bit wiggly there. Now this is Bales. See, look how much the cars pull on the straight though.
13 seconds.
Right side, clear to the right.
That lap time was 126.29.
Thanks, Bales.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
I'll give you room.
15 and a bit minutes to go. We're approaching the end stage of the race now. I hope you enjoy watching hot laps, guys, because this is kind of what it feels like at the moment.
Cheers.
I hope this is entertaining for you somehow. Oh, almost ran it wide on the exit there then.
I'll see you, mate.
Thanks, Rangey.
Don't forget we got Dino coming up in the LMP2 behind us shortly. Only 15 seconds back. Lost a bit in the third sector then.
We're quickest right now. That was 126.42. Brake damage.
Oh, there you go, Potato. You heard it from the spotter. I've been wearing the brakes out, but it's only a bit. Have to keep that in mind. Towards the end of the race. Oh, push wide at the apex there. He's 1 tenth and a bit up.
That's 15 minutes. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on.
15 minutes.
No safety cars in the race so far. That could mix things up if there are. Coming up on Dat Boy.
I'm just dropping for pride.
Nicely done, buddy.
Wasn't sure if he was letting me through or not. He left the space, but that'll do nicely.
Sorry, help. Incident 10. Turn 3.
Clear right.
No damage. Matching race pace. You've just done a 27.00.
Very skaty into turn 1 there. Kept the advantage though, wow. The rear's getting very slidey here.
Thanks.
These turns of liability out here.
Dino. In the P2 is still closing up behind. 11 seconds. I might not get lapped this race. I might be able to stay on the lead lap. Wouldn't that be something? Wow. Again.
The gap behind's increased to 14 seconds.
14 seconds. Had a no frills here.
When you're inside, Josh. Thanks.
Out the final corner, only a couple of tenths down. He's going to be back into the 25s again. Excellent pace. Here we go. That's what we need.
We're currently setting the pace. You've just done
25.9.
25.9.
Hey Newton, good to see ya.
To find a 10th in sector 3.
Things are going well. How about yourself, mate? True John Miller. The commentators aren't talking about me, are they, on the broadcast stream? If so, then yep, we're in trouble. Thanks, Nobs.
On your left, clear left.
Where's Rangey at, by the way? Can someone check the broadcast? Where's my teammate at? I can't see him on the relative at the moment. But there's a bit of lap traffic in the way there, between my position and his position. I think he was 6th in class last time someone checked. Oh!
Alright, clear right. You're
Thought he was going for the corner then. Didn't expect him to just park it. That's Chris going through. That caught me way off guard, that.
Your lap time was at 127.16. Your times are good in all 3 sectors.
Yeah, rear's getting a bit slidey there, wow. 89 and 86% on the rear left and rear right respectively. Not overheating though, so that's good. It can take a bit of sliding these hard slick tyres. Going up on G-Dude. Okay, he's still in 9th overall. That's good to know, John. He's holding on to his 6th place. That's some solid points for the Ginetta. Just send it FedEx team if I can hold on to this as well with just over 10 minutes to go, plus 1 lap in the race. And stay off those sausages and avoid the damage.
Clear to the left.
That's Max letting us through. Next is G-Dude.
Well done, Dan. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. Blue flag. You've got 10 minutes
And
left.
that's Dino coming up behind me in the P2.
Car right.
So it looks like we are going to get lapped in this race.
The gap behind is now 14 seconds.
14 seconds, wow.
27.50. Blue flag.
Slidey arse.
You're being caught by the LMP2 cars.
Still 1.9 seconds behind me, so I don't have to let him through just yet.
Blue flag.
I'm getting a blue flag, but it's not like a penalty blue flag if I don't let him through.
Takes long.
Sorry.
Okay, down to second for a bit of extra drive there. Third gear's not doing me too well at the moment. Dino 1.5 back. Go inside, Dino.
Left side. Clear left.
There we go. Alright, and that's it. Let him through without losing too much time.
That lap was at 127.74. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Oh yeah, brakes going long for sure. Goodness. 8 minutes to go in the race. Really need to dial those braking zones back a bit. On the entrance to the Andretti loop and the corkscrew. Just a few more meters just to take into account the fact the car isn't slowing down like it used to at the start of the race, so I may have overheated the brakes and damaged them a little bit. Well, I mean, every corner I should really brake a bit earlier. Not just those two, but they're the heavy braking zones. And the final corner as well.
I'll take this one. Thank you.
Thanks, Max.
Good, buddy. Thanks, Paul.
Oh, big slide. It's a bit delayed there, isn't it, Sean? Oh, thanks for the update, Mark. Third on track overall.
Guys on the main straight.
Alright, 7/10 down on that lap. That's going to be 26.5, I think. Darren's doing 26.7s. The guys behind are catching up. 13 seconds advantage, though, with just over 7 minutes to go in the race.
3.6. You're 10th off in sector 1.
There we go. Made the apex for the first time for a few laps there. These guys are fighting. I'm not going to be able to get past them in a hurry. This isn't an overtaking spot here. Oh, losing stacks of time now.
Spinner at the top of the hill. I mean, bottom of the hill.
Thousand apologies.
Right side. Clear right.
We got one of them.
Cheers, Mac.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear to the left.
That Kiz. That's Kiz. Does he think he was fighting me there? He defended the inside. Never mind. Wow, lost a lot of time on that lap. And that's Viperion up ahead of us in 11th. Oh, stay there, mate. That was Viperion in 11th. Saw him then back onto the track ahead of us there. That was sketchy.
Hold your nerve, we can win this.
5 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Race is getting old now. People are getting a bit tired, a bit wobbly. There's a few mistakes starting to creep in. Hopefully I'm not one of them.
I'll stay here.
Right, head's running wide. Just gotta have my wits about me now.
The gap behind is now 13 seconds.
The guy ahead's not actually showing on the relative. He's ghosted out for some reason.
On your right.
He's braking on the exit as well. I know he's ghosting out, so I don't think I can hit him, but I don't want to take that risk.
Thanks, Max.
Go, Benny.
Right, this is getting a bit messy now. As Sean says, eek, indeed. That was a 127.8, okay.
Oh, good.
Thanks, Max.
Alright,
Get him on the inside.
On your left. Clear left.
That's Chris letting me through again. Didn't lose too much time there, only a couple of tenths. Get behind, I can't see him, it's off the relative. Half a second down on this lap so far.
Start again.
3 minutes to go. Currently in the lead by about 10 seconds, I think.
Cheers, Knobs.
Right, finally! Some delicious clear track. Not that I need to start pushing for fastest laps or anything, but it's just nice to not have to worry. 6 seconds. Actually, that's more than that because that guy was in the pits. Alright, Jimmy, look after yourself, mate. It was great to have you in the stream as always. Have to catch up for another drink again soon, mate. It's still stinking hot here, mate, so it's perfect beer drinking weather. Look after yourself, bro.
12 seconds.
I'll catch you soon again. Okay, we heard it from the spotter there. I don't know if you could hear because I was talking over him, but gap to second is 12 seconds, and that is Darren.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
See ya.
He's doing 127.4s.
Enjoying yourself.
Just a little.
That's awesome.
2 tenths down on my best so far. This could be back into 25s, finally.
1.5 more minutes, then it's bedtime.
Alright.
Last one.
No!
Okay, +1, and then that's it.
We'll be close to Ginetta getting around for another one.
Crikey, he's flying.
No, not quite into the 27s, but a low 26 that'll do. It's the kind of pace I need just to maintain that lead.
We're quickest at the moment.
I reckon we've got this lap, and then one more to go. Although it does depend. Where the P2 leader crosses the finish line, of how many more laps. It could be 2, it could be 3, but we've definitely got enough fuel. Oh, definitely the plus, Sean. I've got enough fuel for it. I'm taking it into account as well. Bit slidey there. That's good. Didn't lose too much time. The rear tyres are hanging in nicely.
Ah, damn it.
Front right down to 73% though. So I've got to keep an eye on that. Not getting the grip in the left-handers that we used to. Not getting the braking power that we used to either. That's the second P2 Coming up behind me. The bloody 9. Have to let him through at some point. I'm not sure, Colin. This has caught me by surprise just as much as it has for you. Was not expecting this kind of drive today, as we now find ourselves on the last lap of the race.
26.64.
Thanks, Max.
Thanks, Max. Good, buddy.
Going for a fastest lap on the last lap of the race as well. Not intentionally.
Well done, Dino.
That wouldn't have lasted much longer.
That's going to be a fastest lap on the last lap of the race as well. True Sebastian Vettel style, and across the line.
Well done, Dan. You deserve that today.
Here we go.
You've got another 15 minutes in the air.
We're still battling here, P2.
Rangey's in 8th overall. Excellent. Oh, so 8th in class. And that was a win. That was a very lonely race indeed, Colin. And I apologise to everybody for the not so much entertainment of that race. But that was that was lights to flag, pole, fastest lap, led every lap as well. I think that might be the first time I've ever done that against Darren as well. This doesn't feel right. This really doesn't feel right. Thank you, Mr. Bishy. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Raphael.
Come through, Chris. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Colin. Wow. Okay, that was something.
Right side, clear to the right.
Thanks for watching. What a great way to start my season. Wow.
Yeah.
What's that?
Thanks, Sim Racers.
Oh, I said bad luck at the end.
Yeah, I had a huge 2-second frame stutter.
That's right.
Thanks, JDF. Thanks, Stephen Coe. El Provos. Hopefully it was worth working from home for, mate. Next round, we move on to Road America.
I wasn't trying to get in the right. I was
Jimmy
trying to stay
Patterson,
out of the
thank you
right.
so much, man.
It seemed like you ran to the back of it.
Disable F1 esports hacks.
30-something minutes for John Slowdrop.
I wish, Olaf. My hack
was a hurt soldier.
is called
Yeah, you did well up into the end, man.
Rangey doing the setup or working on the setup.
Well done, guys.
There we go.
Because if you could just keep that session going for a couple of minutes, thanks.
Wow, sweaty work.
Good race there, kids.
Was that penalty for Frills?
I was on my last track cut, and then on the second last lap,
Sean,
I was
sorry,
not really
JK.
paying attention.
Rangey.exe, yeah, definitely.
There's that little green line for pit exit.
8th in class, good on you, Rangey.
I crossed that a little bit, and it was like excessive track cut. 21
Oh, no frills, got a penalty.
I wasn't
lucky.
backed off for fuel or what? Nah,
Sweaty work.
I slowed down a bit too much, I think, with a few of the back markers, and I was like, you know what? There's like 6 minutes to go. I'm just going to try and keep it safe.
Sounds good,
And then I
Colin.
get a 21.
Tuna bake with extra chili flakes for me for dinner and extra cheddar
Well done,
cheese.
Dino. Good win. Well done, Bloody 9 Pixel Boy. Good work in the P2s. Well done, DDF. Excellent win. Darren second. Brett third. So it's a good team finish there. Fourth,
True,
Frills,
Olaf.
Fifth, Josh, and sixth, Iski. Very good racing, guys.
Well done, DDF.
Thanks, mate.
Car right.
Well done, guys.
Hold line.
Right, remember there is a protest system, so if something did go wrong, let us know. If it helps us clean up the racing, that is a positive, so we're all into that. Other than that, Wednesday night is Road America.
For the Shakedown League, not for the next race.
That sounds good. I love that track.
Yeah, best track in the state.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
That was some really tidy racing tonight.
Yeah, I was surprised there wasn't a safety car, hey?
I was hoping for one.
Same here, I needed to save for the last 3 laps because I didn't have enough fuel.
Oh, mate, that sucks.
Only just kept Kizza behind me.
Sorry to those guys that dropped out. If you've got any idea of what might have caused it, I'm very keen to hear.
Truey had a disconnect there. Chris
I had a
Payne.
stutter when that dropout happened.
Yeah, there's a few people dropped out there.
Happened.
Oh, what a race!
Caused by one of the guys dropping out, possibly. The peer-to-peer thing.
So let's wrap things up.
Yeah, could be.
With these guys, shall we? We'll wait for the session to end, and then we'll have a chat with the guys.
John and
all right, Colin Burton, all the best with your race as well,
whoever
mate.
else dropped out and gone out ages.
Next Gen NASCAR, enjoy it, have fun. Hope you do well.
And Cuckoo as well.
And again, thanks JDF for the gifted
they didn't all
membership
happen at the
to
same
Colin
time.
Burton as well. Absolutely.
I think Viper and Cuckoo are pretty close together.
Thank you, Dad. All right, waiting for host here. I don't want to leave the session just in case.
Cuckoo's still in chat.
It was about 4 minutes to go.
Oh, you're too bad. Did you drop or?
Yeah, I got disconnected, but the race was still going.
Yeah, Dad.
I posted in.
I could manage to keep up with my quality pace in the race, which is very strange, really.
My game
Normally,
was still
it's
going, but
definitely not
everyone
the
was
case.
on track and stationary. But I got a message saying I've been disconnected.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
All
So I want first place points. God damn it, because I got first on my race.
That's logical.
Oh, I'm sorry, Viper, second week in a row, dude. That's
unlucky, Rangey.
You too.
Rangey got damaged. Still finished in 8th in class. That's not bad.
Just give me first place points.
Running third.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, what happened, Rangey?
Thank you very much, everyone. It was a good effort. We'll have a look at any problems. All the stuff looks better once we've had a good look at the replay, and we might be able to work something out. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for hosting, mate.
Another good race.
Yeah, for the most polite, friendly racing league on the planet, I think.
It's too blunt.
Speaking of, hey Max, I didn't mean to punt you in that chicane there, in the what do you call it, the kink there. I thought you were going to let us through, and then sorry to Mac for getting involved in my little fuck up there, mate.
Oh, that's alright, mate. All good.
All good, mate. All good.
Was Max, you were ghosting for me? Was that for anyone else?
Yeah, I saw that as well. The blue McLaren?
Yeah, that's no dark blue Porsche.
I had a few people ghosting.
He was pretty solid when I hit him.
I can confirm that.
Shit. Okay, there's still a few things going on. We'll look into it. Cool.
See you guys next week.
Thank you very much, Pete. Thank you.
See you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna run off too. Thanks, guys.
See you, fellas.
See ya.
Rangey's gone as well by the looks of things. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap the stream up now, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Next week, actually, I'll say bye to these guys.
See you later, guys. I'll see you next Monday.
Thanks, Eski.
See you, Eski.
See you, buddy.
I'm gonna wrap my stream up as well, so I might head off as well. Yeah, good racing, good league. I'm absolutely gutted I missed the first round. That Long Beach race at night looked epic fun.
It's a good finish from you, bud. Say hi to your mum.
Will do. She says hi back.
Oh man, that was fast.
Oh no, she said it about an hour ago. She was just getting it in ready in advance.
She knew it was going to happen.
She knew.
Good on you, buddy.
She remembers you guys now. It's is it Gravel Trap Legends? Okay. Oh hi.
Mums are awesome.
Oh yes. Oh well, I'll have to have a look at what happened to Rangey because I could see him running in third at some point, and then he finished in 8th. So I was a bit confused. What happened there? Just have a spin or something, maybe.
Must have, yeah.
You were struggling with pace at the end, so you must have done something, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kaz, that's all done now, buddy. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Alright guys, I'll catch you next week at Road America. Thanks again for the racing. Yeah, I'll see you then.
Thanks, DDF.
See DDF.
Bye.
And that is Gravel Trap Legends with Automobilista 2. Let me pop some music on in the background and let's get this stream wrapped up. Thank you for sticking around. Let's give you a preview of what's happening next week. So you can see the Ginetta's going round at the moment. Where are we? Round 3, Road America, and we have sunrise qualifying and maybe some rain for the race. So we'll see how we go, but it's going to be epic. It's going to be good. I absolutely love this circuit. It's a great circuit. Yeah, so it's a completely different circuit as well. There's a lot of long straights at Road America. So I think as cruisy as that looked, trust me, that was not cruisy. I was driving the rink off that thing. I think Road America is going to be a massive challenge because there is a lot of vulnerability in that circuit for the Ginetta, because it just, yeah, it's slow on a straight. So maybe next week will be a completely different story. I'll be languishing at the back. I hope not, because I want to be in the fight, but yeah, perfect way to start it. So that's happening next Monday, around about the same time, so come back and check that out if you enjoyed this today. On Friday, I'm doing this month's, where are we? This month's Olaf Community Rally. That's happening on Friday. We're doing Group Bs, rear-wheel drive Group Bs at Greece, which is going to be very spinny and maybe very binny as well. We'll see how we go on that. But tune in on Friday if you want to watch some more sideways action for that rally stream. Obviously next Monday is that. And then on the 15th of April, is it the 15th, Saturday? Have I got my dates wrong? Yes, the 15th of April on the Saturday. That is going to be the next round of the DDF Racer Bin Car Championship. Praga R1s, Audi TTRS VLNs and Mazda MX-5s in race room at Gelleressen for 45 minutes. That's going to be very claustrophobic, but that's going to be epic, and you can come and join in as well if you want to take part in that championship and that racing. ddf.justrace.net is where you need to go, in race room. It'd be great to see you on the grid if you can make it. But yeah, up until then, guys, well, until then, you look after yourselves. Thanks again for watching. Thank you everybody for subscribing and donating and being members and gifting memberships and just being incredibly nice people. You're all legends. You're all superb. Dinner time and a cold beer. Alright guys, until next time, see ya. Bye bye.